Hey, big update on the Harry Potter reboot. HBO's about to fire up production this summer, and yeah, before a single frame is shot, the controversy's already popping off like a rogue wand in potions class. We've got JK Rowling right back in the spotlight, still saying things that spark serious backlash. Papa Essiedu, the new Snape, clashing with her views. And John Lithgow, our new Dumbledore, caught in the middle of all of it after his casting triggered a personal warning from a close friend. So, yeah, we've got major names, major reactions, and the show hasn't even started rolling yet. Let's break down what's really going on behind the scenes. Rowling Vs Everyone. Let's be real. The biggest cloud hanging over this reboot could be JK Rowling herself. Since 2020, she's been under fire for her views on gender identity. And every time the conversation seems to cool off, she tosses gasoline on it. Most recently, Rowling lit up social media celebrating a UK Supreme Court decision that drew a hard legal line on how gender is defined. She posted a photo of herself lighting a cigar, toasting with champagne, and wrote, "I love it when a plan comes together." That alone triggered a wave of backlash. The reaction was explosive. Activists and fans saw it as her gloating over a decision that many viewed as harmful to trans rights. And Hollywood? Some folks spoke up. Loudly. One of the loudest voices in response? Pedro Pascal, the Mandalorian himself. After activist Tariq Raouf posted a video slamming Rowling for celebrating the ruling and calling for a boycott of Harry Potter projects, Pascal jumped into the comments and didn't hold back. He commented directly, "Heinous loser behavior." All caps, zero sugarcoating. And that's not all. Pascal showed up to the Thunderbolts premiere in London rocking a t-shirt that read, "Protect the dolls," a clear, defiant nod of support for the trans community. And this all hit while fans were already speculating about the new show's tone and message. Many worried Rowling might push her personal beliefs into the script or casting choices. That's when Casey Bloys, the CEO of HBO and Max Content, stepped in with damage control. On the Town podcast, he said, "Harry Potter is not secretly being infused with anything. She's entitled to her views." He doubled down, saying the show's not being steered by political noise. According to Bloys, Rowling's views haven't affected casting, production, or writing. At all. And if people want to argue with her, his words go on Twitter. So whether fans are furious or indifferent, the studio's position is locked. They're working with Rowling, but they're drawing a line between her platform and their show. That line's going to get tested as the series moves forward. But for now, HBO's message is clear. This reboot is about the books, not the headlines. Snape's casting chaos. All right, we know it. Papa Essiedu is the new Severus Snape. And people have opinions. You might recognize Essiedu from I May Destroy You or Black Mirror, and honestly, the guy's a phenomenal actor. But here's the twist. Papa also signed an open letter supporting trans rights, one that directly opposed a UK Supreme Court ruling Rowling celebrated. Naturally, people online started wondering, would Rowling pull the plug on that casting? Would there be pressure from her side? Nope. She shut that down hard. Again, her words, "I don't have the power to sack an actor from the series, and I wouldn't exercise it if I did. I don't believe in taking away people's jobs or livelihoods because they hold legally protected beliefs that differ from mine." And let's not forget, this wasn't just a quiet signature. Papa's name was right there with over 400 others, including Fantastic Beasts star Eddie Redmayne, calling for the industry to support the trans community. The media jumped on it, and Rowling responded directly. Now, whether she's doing it to save face or because she really means it, doesn't matter. What matters is that Essiedu's not going anywhere. He's Snape, full stop. And look, the guy's got range. Playing a character like Snape, cold on the outside, wrecked on the inside, is right in his wheelhouse. But it's also going to make for an interesting situation if fans stay divided about Rowling versus the cast's beliefs. So far, HBO's standing behind him, Rowling's staying out of the way. And the backlash? Well, not everyone is having it, especially not this next actor. Lithgow's big gamble. Let's talk John Lithgow, aka our new Albus Dumbledore. Yeah, that John Lithgow, the legend from Dexter, Third Rock, and The Crown. HBO officially confirmed his casting, and the man himself calls it one of the biggest roles of his life. It was a big decision because it's probably the last major role I'll play. It's an 8-year commitment. And look, he knew stepping into this world would stir things up, but he didn't fully expect the level of backlash tied to Rowling's involvement. Shortly after the announcement, he got a message from a close friend, the parent of a trans child, with a link to an open letter titled, "Please walk away from Harry Potter." That hit different. Lithgow admitted, "That was the canary in the coal mine. I thought, why is this a factor at all?" He's not saying Rowling's critics don't matter, but from his POV, the work is what matters. The acting, the storytelling, not the tweets. I wonder how JK Rowling has absorbed it. I suppose at a certain point I'll meet her and I'm curious to talk to her. So yeah, he's curious but not rattled. When asked if the criticism changed how he felt about the role. Oh heavens no. And honestly, Lithgow's no stranger to complicated creators. He's currently playing Roald Dahl, another author with a messy past, in a West End play. So to him, stepping into a world created by someone controversial isn't new. It's part of the gig. Plus, Lithgow's actually played LGBTQ+ characters before, including a groundbreaking role as a trans woman in the world, according to Garp. So he's not just some random outsider. He's been part of those stories, and it shows in how thoughtful his response has been. Bottom line, he's in, he's ready, and he's got zero interest in the drama derailing what he sees as a once-in-a-lifetime role. HBO's defense. Now let's hear from the people actually running the show, because HBO's been very clear about how this series is getting built. Casey Bloys, the guy in charge of HBO and Max content, laid it out. The Harry Potter story is incredibly affirmative and positive and about love and self-acceptance. That's our priority. What's on screen? So yeah, Rowling's involved, but HBO's main focus is the adaptation. They're calling it a faithful, long-form reimagining. Each book gets its own full season. And for those worried that political noise might influence who gets hired, Bloys said, "It hasn't affected the casting or hiring of writers or production staff or anything. We haven't felt any impact from that. They're looking for strong talent. Period. Not political clones. And just to be clear, Bloys has worked with Rowling for years. He mentioned they already produced CB Strike together, so this isn't new territory. HBO knows exactly who she is and what comes with that. Filming kicks off this summer, and the plan is to keep it tight. They want to film seasons 1 and 2 close together to avoid the child actor aging problem. Smart move, especially since they're looking for leads who are around 11 years old. But for now, Bloys has set the tone. Adapt the books. Keep the story strong. Don't get sidetracked by Twitter. So, Rowling's not getting dropped. Papa's not getting fired. Lithgow's all in. And HBO's pushing forward like this thing is gonna be their next Game of Thrones. What do you think of Papa as Snape? Was Lithgow the right call for Dumbledore? Hit me in the comments. I want to hear your takes. And hey, if you're into deep breakdowns like this, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell. I've got another video coming soon where we'll talk about casting for Harry, Ron, Hermione, and when this show is actually dropping. Stay tuned, it's only getting started.